Hello, happy readers. Welcome back for another live video with Read the Next Book and me, Christy Wright Wild. If you haven't met me before, my name is Christy Wright Wild and I am the founder of Read the Next Book, a subscription box for children ages 4 to 8. And today I'm going to share with you the top 10 literacy organizations that we have decided to work with because a portion of every subscription box goes towards one of these 10 literacy organizations or literacy charities because our goal is to help eradicate worldwide illiteracy, one reader at a time. So yeah, let's just run through this list, top 10. I'll say what they are, and then I'll give a little short snippet of each one. Oh yeah, before I forget, if you haven't yet signed up for the holiday box wait list, that is coming very soon. So check out readthenextbook.com/waitlist, and you will be able to sign up for that holiday box waitlist, where you can get your child a special book box just for Christmas. Okay, so we have the evidence-based literacy instruction, also known as EBLI. There's First Readers, that's spelled F-E-R-S-T. There's the John Corcoran Foundation, National Coalition for Literacy, Pro-Literacy, Reading is Fundamental, also known as RIF, R-I-F, Storybook Dads, the Pajama Program, United Through Reading, and last but not least, World Literacy Foundation. So those are the 10. There are way more than 10 literacy organizations out there. There are dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens, maybe even hundreds, I'm not sure. I feel like there's at least 100. I researched them. I feel like these 10 organizations have the capacity and the uniqueness and the strength to reach the most number of people across the globe. All right, so evidence-based literacy instruction, EBLI. Again, I'm just going to give a short little one-sentence snippet about what each one is. This literacy organization provides teachers with research-based theory, skills, and concepts to effectively teach students how to read. So this is where we're strengthening teachers to give them the real skills they need to teach children how to read. Because the number one scariest statistic that I have encountered with literacy is that 1 in 4 United States children don't learn how to read. 1 in 4. That's 25% of the population of children. To me, I thought I was shocked, 100% shocked. I thought it might be 3 or 4%. I thought the United States was a lot more literate than we are. Clearly, we're not there yet. Okay, next up is First Readers. This organization provides books to low-income communities to help prepare preschool children for reading and learning success. So I think that's super important that children who are getting ready to go to preschool and kindergarten, that they have books in the home. For families that can't afford them, First Readers is definitely helping prepare those families and individual children for success. Next up is the John Corcoran Foundation. Now, if you haven't heard the story about John Corcoran, his story is amazing. He did not learn how to read until he was in his, I think his 40s or 50s, maybe his 30s. But he went to college and he became a teacher and still didn't know how to read. And that was a secret he carried deep in his heart and in his life for a long, long time. And so once he learned how to read, a whole new world opened up to him, as does always happen for people who learn how to read and know how to read. And so he has dedicated this foundation that he created is dedicated to eradicating illiteracy, as are we here at Read the Next Book, and subliteracy, so people who can just read like maybe at a fourth grade level or maybe at a fifth grade level, that's not really enough to go very far in life. Yeah, you can read some words and you can read, but that's not being truly literate. Anyway, to teaching adults and children how to read. So he um, has this amazing foundation and teaches not only the children, but also the adults who need to learn how to read. Next up is the National Coalition for Literacy. This advances adult education and family literacy. So working again with the adults and the families. Pro-literacy promotes adult literacy through content development programs and advocacy. So we need to advocate for literacy among adults, not just the children, not just the adults, all of them, communities, families, all of it. Reading is fundamental. That one supports literacy programs nationwide and aims to put books in the hands of underprivileged children in America. So this is another one that helps put books in the hands of children, especially in those underprivileged communities or families, and supports additional literacy programs throughout the country. Next up is a really unique one. This is number 7. I had to think there for a second. I don't have them numbered where I'm looking at them. Number 7 is Storybook Dads. Storybook Dads is a touching one because it's parents in prison. And they are able, with this program, to record a bedtime story for their child, to share the joy of storytelling from behind bars. So I think that one is very important, that it just gives those children, for the parents who are participating in this program, Storybook Dads, a chance to see that literacy is still important, even though their parent might be behind bars. Next up, number 8 is the Pajama Program. This program is pretty amazing as well. It gives the gift of sleepwear and a bedtime book to children, with a large portion of donations going to children who have been or are waiting to be adopted. How beautiful is that? So adoption, children who have been adopted or are waiting to be adopted, this Pajama Program is participating with adoption agencies around, I think it's around the world. It might be just a particular country, the US, I'm not sure. I don't remember. Again, a little short snippet. We're not doing the whole full rundown of each particular organization. But pajamas and a bedtime book, that is so cute, so beautiful, so sweet, and very, very needed. Again, helps promote literacy with children and gives them like a little bit of a boost, a little bit of a head start. Okay, number 9 is United Through Reading. This one, so we've talked about people in prison, we've talked about kids being adopted. This one is for military parents. So United Through Reading offers deployed military parents the opportunity, similar to the Storybook Dads, to video record. Now the Storybook Dads, I don't know if it's just an audio recording or a video recording, I'm not sure there. But with United Through Reading, with the military one, that is a video recording of themselves reading storybooks to their children. And that helps ease that difficulty of separation and helps build that and cultivate a love of reading in their children, even though their parent or parents might be far away, deployed in active duty. So that's another beautiful program. Lastly, the World Literacy Foundation. This one, I feel like, was the strongest of all the worldwide literacy organizations for people or organizations that provide literacy help and assistance around the whole globe. I felt like this one was the best. They do a lot of work. It is a huge organization. They have helped multiple countries, and it helps to work to lift young people out of poverty through literacy by operating on the principle that education and learning how to read is a basic human right. So there you have it, our top 10 literacy organizations. Again, that's EBLI, helping teachers; First Reader, helping preschool children; the John Corcoran Foundation, helping adults; the National Coalition for Literacy, also helping adults and families; Pro Literacy, helping adults and literacy advocacy; Reading is Fundamental, or RIF, supporting several literacy programs throughout the nation for underprivileged children; Storybook Dads, for parents in prison and their children; the Pajama Program, for children and adoption; United Through Reading is for military parents; and the World Literacy Foundation to help people who can't read throughout the globe, to help lift them out of poverty through literacy, because everyone deserves to know how to read. So there you have it, my friends. Those are the top 10 literacy organizations. And again, if you have not yet jumped on the wait list for the holiday box, be sure you do that. It is readthenextbook.com/waitlist. So, yeah, until next time, read more books and have a wonderful day. Bye.